and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So, we've got a Kerbal to save. We don't really have enough money to do a, big thing. So we need an advance. Something that we want to do, and something that will, this must be a new Apo Apps is 20 million, 19 million. Argument pair. Define. You know what? Let's do this, and then we'll have the money we need. So let's design a probe. So we are going to, ooh. Okay, we're good with that. We're going to throw solar panels around it. Wherever these solar panels are. Actually, we're going to put a battery on it so that we don't lose connection to it. We are going to put solar panels around it. And then we're going to stick an antenna on it. Or 2 antennas? That looks stupid. We're just gonna stick a normal antenna on here. Right there. Okay, that will actually be the entire probe. Just throw a thermometer on it too, why not? So, I'm going to throw the coupler on it. These are all way too big. I don't think there's actually something this small, so we're just going to do that. And now we are actually going to build the rocket. This is going to be the final stage here. This is just moving a tiny little thing, so this is going to be able to go really far. So we're going to put something pretty powerful on here. And then we are going to put on a decoupler, make it bigger, and we are going to get serious. Probably putting on way more than we have to, but we need this to work. If it doesn't work, we're in big trouble. How expensive is this? 22,000, that's not that bad. Then we just throw the engine on it. Skipper. Let's make this structurally sound. And put the wings on. Get some of these stability enhancers. And that looks good. So these will go off at the same time. This goes off, then it'll go off, and that'll go, then that'll go. Probe. Launch. So it said it just has to generate power and have an antenna. Yep. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. Where does it want me to put it? Okay. So pretty high up there. And it wants it to be going this way, which means we have to burn in the norm direction. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, but it will gain speed. 5, 6, 27. I didn't want to put a ton of solid boosters on it because I didn't want it to cost too much. This is a really simple thing we're doing here. You shouldn't have to throw too much money into it. Just making a simple little orbit. Granted, the orbit is pretty far out, but I think this will still be able to do it. Already going in the right direction. Do. This is the really exciting part, you know? Just going straight up. So we're speeding it up a bit. Up, 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 up. Now we're gaining some speed. We need to go a lot higher than this, but it's a good start. Now the next engine's what's really going to get speed because it has a lot of power and there isn't much mass on that stage. It's going to turn a bit so that we start to get something that looks a tiny bit round instead of a big spike. It's looking good. Do. I'm not worried about going too far because this is going to be very far. Okay, now we go on to the next. So like I said, this one is going to be very fast, which is good, but it uses a lot of fuel too, relatively. So we are going to wait until we're in the correct place so that it's as efficient as possible. And we are going to burn like crazy. If we can turn this thing. And thus it is turned. Oh boy, it is using a lot of that fuel though. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, we made a little bit of a mess there. Don't ask me what I was aiming for. Quickly fix that. Shouldn't be that much of a mess. Yeah, it doesn't take much fuel at all. Oh, stop spinning. So annoying. Okay, let's just keep going in that direction then. Go all the way around. And we are going to be seeing where we need to burn soon. Here we go. $19,777,000. So about that. Are you kidding me? I can't get this perfect. You know what? Let's just wait to get it perfect. Let's go around to this side. Get it circular. If anything, we'll have a nice little probe. I mean, this didn't cost too much, and it's gonna get a ton of money, so... If anything, we learned from this, even if it won't make it. Should be disappointing, though. But it's definitely going to make it. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna have to turn a bit. And we're going to start actually being accurate. Because we need to. We're gonna use all of our fuel trying to do these tiny little maneuvers. Sadly, the control on this is terrible. I should have thrown some inline reaction wheels on. Okay, that's looking good there. We're very close to where we want things to be. So this is where we want it to be anyway. We're gonna burn. Wonder if this is just so that like a random person can have TV. This whole mission. The dead Jebediah just wants his TV. Okay. I think that's pretty close. But now we have to do the rather expensive part in tilt. Yeah, I know, it's not perfect. We'll fix the little things later, but it's close. So I don't know which one's which. So we're just gonna do a quick check on both sides. Hopefully I get it right the first try. That looked right. Let's continue hoping it's right. And... is it? Yes. There we go, right there. Beautiful. So now what we have to do is just fix little bits that we have that are messed up. Okay, this is going very well. Oh, I was about to say it's not moving. It usually moves pretty slow, but that was even less. Okay. We're pretty close. Oh! It's good enough. It's good enough for them. Yay! 10 seconds and then we got it. We did it! Yeah! Which means we can happily just eject this. which means that we just have like a piece of space junk there. But now we have this little probe. Which can move around. It's always going to be powered, and it can transmit information about the temperature. Oh. Okay then. Temperature appears to actually, like, matter to them. So we got some science from that. So that probe actually wasn't completely useless. Can we get a crew report? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. We're just going to name the... Oh, it's already called probe. So, Space Center. We probably are overflowing with money now. Oh, yes. What do we need to upgrade? Flight planning. One of these is necessary so that I can set things as targets. I'm pretty sure it's the tracking station, but we don't have enough money to do anything with that. These all cost 90 science, so we can't actually research anything new. Oh my. Well, what we're gonna do. So the parts isn't what we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade the launch pad so we can have more weight and size. Meaning we're gonna have to do another thing. So let's see. Oh yeah, we've already tried that enough. Plant flag on the moon. Oh no. Nope. That just seems annoying. Rescue mission, cool, but not enough money. So, that's not that bad. Running a vessel that was in stable orbit and back. Okay, let's do it. It won't be that hard to do. We're going to use a probe. Because they're much better than humans. They don't die. Not to, like, state the obvious, but it's true. So what we're gonna do is we're going to strap ridiculous amounts of explosives to this. By explosives, I mean, like, solid rocket boosters, but what's the difference? They're explosives, just, like, fancified. Explosives where all the explosion comes out of a controlled point. Then again, don't you want all explosives to do that? Who knows. Let's move these out of the way. Second. Is that straight on? Dang it. Just a little bit further. That looks right. There we go. You know, these are going to have to move onto them. Okay. Yeah, this is going to go very fast. So these are all going to drop off once they're done. We should probably put a parachute on them. We don't want to kill everyone, so... There. That shouldn't kill everyone. So, do I think this can go to the moon? Definitely. Do I think I can go to the moon? Well, yeah. I think I can do it again. One thing we have to keep in mind is there's someone we're supposed to save there, so we can't take too much time doing this because it'll take away from the amount of time that we have to save them. They're gonna run out of food in like 40 days or something. Yeah, here we are. 16 days. That's pretty bad. There it goes. Why do they have so little electricity? They have solar panels. Well then. Well, we are definitely going high up. And very quickly. Oh. Come on, just a little bit to the right. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta turn this way a little bit more. I think I'm gonna send a probe up to save him. Or her. Her. Yeah, I'm gonna send a probe. It's a lot safer. No chances of death. Uh-oh. One thing I did not plan the probe for was re-entering. So what we are going to do is called the brute force method, in which we use the rocket itself to slow us down. Most inefficient way ever to do it. Extremely dangerous. Kind of stupid. But it may be enough. We're gonna have to hope. Okay, well, if this doesn't go well, I'm going to laugh at myself for forgetting to put a parachute on this thing. I should really get into a habit of doing that, even if I don't need it. So we are going to turn, and we are going to burn. Once we hit the atmosphere, we need to keep ourselves going very slow, or we will melt, which is just as bad as it sounds. Melting is bad. Oh, we're just going to do this and okay. When will we hit the atmosphere is the question. Now we should start slowing down this is when we need to burn right now. We need to get rid of as much speed as we can. That was it. That was everything we had. Let's hope that... Oh no. See, we pretty much needed to use that to slow down at the very end. There is the slightest chance that this survives, but then there's the slightly bad part where it just crashes into the ground and is destroyed. And that's why you put parachutes on things. It appears it isn't going to melt. Or actually, it is. Is it? It's getting toasty. But it's slowing down. There's no telling whether or not that engine's going to explode. Oh, there it goes. And there goes all that work. Well, that's all probably fast-forwarded now because nothing actually happened there. So, that's why it's all fast-forwarded. So, let's build something with parachutes. Three, two, one. The beautiful sound of thousands of tons of rocket fuel burning. Yeah, not very poetic, but, you know, I tried. Okay, so there we are. We just have to go kind of this way. I've got it down now. I can just see it. There we go. Right there. Use a little bit of this to flip us to the correct direction. Once again, the controlling on this is terrible. And here we go. I'm going to kill someone. How did I manage to do that? Are you kidding me? I just did all that. Oh my. That's just disappointing. Oh well, let's just send her data. Ugh. Oh, we've got another probe. This one's a little bit bigger. If we spin this fast enough. It is spinning very fast and it is not throwing itself apart, so. No, you can't. Oh! Well, that was interesting. Okay. Let's go back to the Space Center. Man, this stuff is yes! Look! 91! We did it! We have enough science. Okay, advanced flight control. Heavier rocketry would really be nice. But I already have heavy rocketry. What do you mean? What do you mean requires? Okay, well, we'll check that later. We don't need that now. Fuel systems. That's pretty important. Advanced construction. That could also be helpful. Aerodynamics. That's also important. Space exploration. You know what, that one I don't really care about right now. Advanced control. Oh, that would be pretty nice. Having RCS and stuff. Miniaturization. So what's the most realistic? It's definitely fuel systems. I mean, we even get RCS things with it. Okay, so we are going to redo this. Okay, so this looks like it'll work. I think. Well, no point not to try except for the fact that it costs more than we have. Quickly fix that. The whole point of this was to get money, and we've actually used all of that money. Gosh. Oh. Oh. Well, we will be taking that. And we will be completing that after we finish this whole moon thing. Gosh. This has to work. If this doesn't work, we are in big trouble with the money. I do not want to have to take a government bailout. That would just, like, really make me feel dumb. Let's go. Well, this is working. It's not as fast as it used to be, but it's still getting the job done. Yeah, we are gaining speed, which is good. So we were kind of worried. I'm kind of really, really worried. So this video is probably going to come out tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to have to do it. So it's going to be daily. I don't think it's Saturday, so more people will anyway. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm not going to count the whole time. Just see how far this goes. I'll just see how it. Okay, now we're actually going to turn a little bit. And we're going to... I can't see all that anymore. We're just going to use the rest of our fuel on this. We're going to wait. Go up a bit. And we're going to continue further. And bam. Okay, I got kind of worried that I got my staging wrong, but it appears to be working fine. So these double engines are pretty powerful and they're getting the job done. Good job, double engines. Okay, and now... Oh no, so that's where we have to go. Right now we have to go, like, here. Ba-da-doo. This seems good. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Looks like I'm going a little bit too far. I usually have more mouse. Dang it. Okay, well, that's a lot longer than normally. Dang it! It always does that. I get annoyed every time. Ugh, because then we have to waste the fuel going back. So we're shooting in the first place. Beautiful. Actually, let's go a little bit further. It seems to be right there. It actually increases our chances of going further. But not too much further, just a wee bit. There we go. So now we're going to go around. Really crying because these guys have no chance of winning. It's over for them. There's no... We're going to have like 2 days left to go. I mean, it's possible. 6 days is considered running out. Oh my god, it's going for each one. Okay, so we're going to go around. Make it work it. I'm not going to bother with signs. Yes, I will. I got to. I need to actually get something out of this other money. I mean, money's always nice. But science is probably worth more. It'll allow us to make a lot more money in the future. Okay, so now we're going to find the thermometer. Love temperature. Nope, because we're going to do it once I forgot. So we're going to do it. We're close. That's 12, which isn't terrible, but isn't good either. We're going to burn. And we're going to go out. Oh god, it's warning me about everything. Everything under the sun. Okay. Not under the sun. It's the space thing, so that makes even more sense. Or I should say under the moon. Or over the moon. I'm just overcomplicating things now, though. Okay. This is where things get close. We go here. And this is it. We're going home. Going home after a successful trip around the moon. Many champagne bottles will be drinking after this. Or drink, whatever. I'm not worrying about grammar. I'm tired and landing a spaceship. Give me a break. Okay. Everyone in the command center probably like, woo! Finally, we did it without completely messing everything up. Little did they know, they actually did mess everything up. Now, when I start getting heat, I can just burn in the other direction again, but that only worked for a tiny bit. I'd give our chances of surviving re-entry 99.8% because we just have so many failsafes. Okay, we are getting very close to the here we are, and we're going to slow ourselves down so that this stops. Now that we have failed to do that, we're going to decouple this. We have this heat shield here, which is going to keep us safe the rest of the way. And we are re-entering. Beautiful as that. We are going to have to open this door and deploy the parachute, but that's not too soon, so I'm not worrying about it yet. Ooh, I wonder what the temperature thing would be like while re-entering Kerbal. Oh, let's just do it. Oh. Oh well, it wasn't that much worse. I was wondering if because it was re-entering and all like hot and stuff, it would do anything, but apparently it doesn't. Oh, there goes that. And now we're just slowing down. Getting all that air pressure pushing back on us. And now we are going to open up, select this, and deploy. We're going to close this back down. And we're going to fall to the bottom. Okay. That's it. We successfully did this. Oh my god, this is the slowest descent of all time. And I can't even end it early. Ugh. So, how are you guys doing? So, I guess we are going to end after this. And the next time we will do that other mission, and then we will save the people. Actually, I think we're gonna have to save the people. I don't think we have the time to do both. We're gonna have to go for it. Going to have to go for it. And we won't have much time. We won't have much fuel. We aren't gonna have much of anything, but we are going to have to try. Because we are not going to let someone just die. That'll be interesting. It didn't even break the antenna because it went so slow. Okay, that's it. Recover. We did it! Yes! Oh man. 23 science gained, mostly from orbiting around the moon. Okay, we have lots of money now. Well, about as much as we had before, but we've also discovered fuel routing, which we're going to use to design the next spaceship, which is going to go, guess where? To save those people. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. This is going to be a lot shorter than when I recorded it. There's going to be a lot of stuff cut out, a lot of stuff sped up. Yeah. This was a disaster, but we managed to pick it up. So let's see if there's anything else we can do here. What? Around the sun? Do you know how much... You see, that's what we're going to be doing soon. We are going to go to the moon. Well, we'll do this stuff next time. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day.